unmuted the wrong one. Hi, and we are back. Um, Hello, everyone. We have a full set of players today, so we can be back and in the action. I already see Raku in chat. Thank you, Raku, for joining us.
Hi, Raku.
Hi, Raku.
We will jump in here pretty quickly. We're just going to do a little bit of an introduction from all of my lovely players and then go right into the, not action, but mystery. I think it's going to be mystery today. So, starting top left, Feather. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Feather. I'm playing Teddy, and you should vote for me to be the mayor of this town. Because I care about the little people. I care about you and about your problems. Just yesterday, I was over at the Evans place trying to solve their well problem. It went... It happened. Excited to see the fallout.
Magnolia. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Magnolia. I'm playing Lahn Ashley, God's most mauled fucking woman. And if she was doing any better, she would be in fucking Teddy's ear like Brimma Wormtongue, getting him to run a socialist street campaign, the likes of which would not be seen until Zoran, Kwame, and Donnie. She said, he would be in his ear, you need to maintain message fucking discipline about affordability and clean water in Winoa. We are locking in.
And with your support, this can be our reality.
And with your support, everybody in this town will have access to the same clean, pollution-free, iron-free drinking water.
And all cops will not be in your water, and all cops will not be in this town.
All cops are...
On the one hand, awesome. On the other hand, what are we gonna do about the things? We'll get to the things.
Running on a campaign of getting the cops out of your water.
Yes. Yes.
Rose, who are you and who are you playing?
You said my name, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm Rose. I play Marvin. Marvin is my annoying little bastard that I've come to love a lot more than I thought I would. He's perpetually distracted by things that could be Bigfoot, but probably aren't. My camera's broken. I've been trying to fix for a while. I think Marvin's trying to figure out if eBay is a thing yet.
I love
Cool.
Marvin. I love Marvin so much.
This
Sunny
is
Cat?
Marvin.
I will say,
Oh.
for Rose, I see Rose on the live Twitch, I just don't see Rose on the Discord.
I am here.
Fascinating.
I can see Rose
Yeah.
on the Discord.
I can see Rose on the Discord.
I can see them wiggling their little fingies about.
It's a good way to tell.
Yeah, they're joining me in knitting hell.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to
Scarf.
not know you were on stream.
But at least I'm visible on stream, so people can enjoy my face, I guess.
We do enjoy your face. Sunny Cat.
Yeah, but also people I don't know can enjoy my face.
That
which
is fair.
more dubious, but I guess we'll go with it.
Hi, my name is Sunny K, and I play Shannon Joyce Whelan, a photojournalist from Boston, Massachusetts, who has spent the entire weekend just developing photos. So she's missed quite a bit. People went and had an adventure. They're free to do that. They came back troubled, and that is concerning for Shannon.
The one person here doing your... Actually, no, that's not true. Teddy's doing his job, too.
Teddy is giving a personal tour of Winoa to 2-3 tourists. He's doing great.
What is an anthropologist if not somebody who's engaging with the local culture and or skulls of the locality?
Blonde voice, I can't wait to find white people's remains and put them in a museum and not give them back.
And last but certainly not least, May, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, my name is May, and I play Lia Ivana Eustace Smith. And yeah, Leah saw some human eyes in that well that she was so shocked that she didn't even try to upsell uh Mrs. Mrs. Evans there. Um,
This is true.
so
This is true.
she might have some soul searching to do.
I fully forgot you did not try and upsell Miss Evans. Fascinating.
I didn't even fiddle with her decor.
No, you didn't. Oh. Well, that actually leads me very easily into my next question. Who here participated in their craft since the last session that they were in?
I'm trying to remember what my last session was. I
Your
think my last
session
session
you did show off the inside of your van, so I would give you a yes.
Sure. I still don't remember what happened last time I was here, but that sounds like Marvin, so we'll go with it.
I see a yes from Sunny K. It was no from May, because you told me Leah did not.
Yep.
Feather, am I to assume no?
Teddy would never.
Teddy would never. Magnolia.
Never is so great. Yeah, I try to figure out what kind of headspace Lahn was in. Well, I don't know. I don't think Lahn, sans compulsion. I don't know if she did, just because she spent all of like Sunday afternoon like giving herself a haircut in a different bath. I think she had to go out somewhere to find the bathroom to give herself a haircut. She's not taking the towel off the window in the fucking bathroom she shares with like Shannon. She's not gonna fucking do that.
I mean, you do still have 2 rooms in the lodge. You could just go to the other room.
She can't. I forgot we had that other room. She's just gonna get. She went there and like spent fucking several hours giving herself a haircut.
It's fair. It's fair. Is it like
What's the
shaved
hair look
Lahn
like
now,
now?
or?
Hmm?
Is Lahn like shaved now, or just shorter hair?
No, just not all the way. Just like where it got grabbed from there down. So
Gotcha.
it's like a short bob.
Rantazart, I am so sorry.
Yeah, she's stealing. She's like stealing valor. She's being a fake queer by having the bisexual fuck ass Bob as a lesbian.
Oh boy.
She's getting
okay.
into bisexual fuck ass Bob. I've been growing out of the bisexual fuck ass Bob for years now.
Man, I went to the bisexual Bob and then I went shorter, and now I have the bisexual Bob again. Help me.
Yeah, that's the thing. You go shorter, it just gets back to there. Like I just keep growing this out. I'm leaving it as we speak. It's like getting too long to say it's that.
Well, with all of that, then I am going to ask, pretty please, for Feather. You to roll me a D100.
Yes, I can do that.
He wants to go up in that mine so bad.
Wants to go up now. God, what is it with Teddy and Hole?
Oh, I accidentally rolled a bunch of them. I'm sorry.
Oh, that is so many.
Just take the first one.
You can choose one.
A 67, a 65, a 14, and a 16. I think those are great numbers, and I don't think anything's gonna happen to you. So, good job.
Okay.
Marked safe from death for today.
Well, no guarantees with you. Never.
Would like to start
I met
today
a guy called Cthulhu once. Sorry.
with a dream. Lahn. Stop acting surprised.
I was going to say, well, I guess the answer to has she participated in her craft is apparently yes.
Lahn, you dream. And you are standing on the edge of that lake again. That lake of gold that's been lit. And today, you see that on the edge of the lake, you find a small round table and a wired chair. And no matter how long you wait, no matter what you do, nobody else shows up. There's just you, this table and chair, and your notebook that you have in your hand.
I mean, it's certainly the most comfortable the stream's ever been. Listen, it's the first time they've ever given me furniture. At this point, La's just becoming quite fond of whatever this is. Okay. I'm being treated at this point. I'm something of a guest. She's gonna sit down and hey, pen too, or just the journal?
You would have your own pen.
Okay. That one, I think. Actually, she's gonna do the thing I kind of wanted her to do after like going and seeing the whole Solano exhibit in the museum.
Oh, no.
But like didn't really get the chance or the mood to after having been sort of summarily mauled by some like sopping dilapidated cop bitch in a well. Excuse me, I'm getting over the flow. She's going to start like she's going to do some exercise a bit of creative writing. She's going to get
Absolutely. I would like you to give me a writing roll.
Wrong direction.
So, for Lahn, it's you got splashed with the well water and now you're sick.
Yeah, exactly. You know, she's got a bit of a fucking cough. It's from that and every other time she's been soaked in the fucking cold this week. So like,
Oh, well, water, we're really in it now.
while we're in it, really in it now.
I have to say, having visited one state in the Midwest from another state in the Midwest, I'm now returned to the great state of. It was very easy for me to forget that Winoa canonically is covered in snow because the region of the country that I visited was experiencing a heat wave.
Oh no!
Seasonally warm, and we had a green Christmas for the first time in several decades.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
That's a natural.
I love unprecedented weather events. Sorry.
What did you roll, Magnolia?
I'm rolling is what we're doing.
You're rolling.
I'm fighting I'm fighting friendship and ADHD right now.
I see.
24, 2-star success.
All right, Magnolia, or Lahn, I should say. Lahn, you begin writing, and all of the prose, all of the thoughts, they just flow out of your pen, as if you don't need to think about it, as if it is second nature to you. And as you sit here and you sit writing, you realize that sitting here at this lake, in this dream, is the most creative that you have felt since coming to Winoa. It is like everything that was holding you back in this town, everything that was preventing your inspiration has just vanished. And you are able to once again reach towards that golden spun thread. Or sorry, that golden spun straw. And pull on it. I will tell you what this does when you wake up. Teddy. You dream.
Stop fucking.
Teddy, you find yourself
Can I take a step forward? Okay.
Raku says, Nalise, that you were muted.
Oh no, how long have I been muted? Oh, that's bad. Okay. Speed run time. Lahn had a dream, and was very, very creative. Teddy is having another dream. He is in a forest. There is an invisible creature that is watching him that feels very, very similar to the 2 minutes. Oh, that feels very, very similar to the invisible force that was watching him yesterday at the well. Teddy feels that it is not. Whereas yesterday, this force really wanted Teddy to follow it. In this dream, it's a little bit more hesitant, and it's just sitting there watching. When Teddy takes a step forwards, this creature takes a half a step backwards. Teddy, I will also mention one very unique thing about this dream. The snow is not as thick here.
Do I recognize exactly where this is?
You do. You recognize this as one of the hiking trails just outside of Winoa on the eastern side of town, near the lake.
Near the lake. Okay.
Near the lake.
Can I try to maybe roll for psychology to see if either psychology or mythology to see if I get any negative or positive energy from this?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a failure.
Unfortunately, Teddy, as you try and read more about this creature, you don't have any body language, you don't have any facial features to go on, so you're just not able to get a good view or a good read on what this creature wants. You do notice that half step backwards it took earlier, you watch as it takes it back forwards again, so it's back where it was originally.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see in the snow in front of you, something begins to just sort of appear. It's a little bit like the snow's been melting around it. Maybe it just rose out of the ground. You're not entirely sure. But it looks like a recreation of the pit mine made with sticks and mud.
Okay.
And you get the very distinct feeling that this thing is asking or is waiting for you to do something.
The recreation is right in front of me.
It's right in front of you.
Can I touch it?
The mine that brought Winoa to life.
Can I touch it?
If you touch it, if you bend down to touch it, it feels like sticks and mud underneath your hand. It's cold, but it's not unusually so. It feels fragile.
Do I get any sense of what it would like? What sort of thing it would like me to do?
With your psychology, the only thing you know is that it is waiting to see what you do.
Okay. Can I roll a mythos to see if there's any connection that I can make between forest creature and pitmine?
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
That is failure.
Yeah, you have Teddy has the idea that like maybe there's a connection there, but you're not able to parse out what the connection this creature could have to both of them.
Okay. In that case, I sit down and I also wait.
Okay. You sit there and you wait, the snow melting into your trousers. And then after a while, you wake up slowly in your bed at home with Teresa next to you. Lahn, when you wake up, you find that you had grabbed your journal while you were asleep. And you had grabbed your pen, and when you wake up, the ink, they're smudging down your hand.
Mhm.
The hotel sheets are stained with ink, just a little bit. Just a lot of it.
Sorry, Teddy. Yeah.
And you see that in your book, you have received a thing.
A thing?
In one of the pages. One of the late pages. You see... And I have to draw this really quickly. Just throughout all of your writing, in the very center of the page, is a single dot.
Huh.
The words curve around it. Nothing is out of place there. You also realize that at one point, you see that, and you can read your own writing, you have a general idea of what you were on about, and you realize that you forgot the word for subconscious. Yet, in the text, exactly where that word should go, you see a symbol instead. Please roll me 1d4 and add it to your Cthulhu Mythos score.
Okay.
With that, all 5 of you, well, I guess not all 5 of you, all 4 of you, minus Marvin, are told one way or another that you are to meet up at the library today, at the city hall today. Marvin, you were told that the library has computers and you might be able to order a computer part there.
Yeah.
Between all 5 of you, you can get there in, late morning, 10:30.
Wait. Question. Last time I fucked up my arm and I couldn't shift. Is it still in a thing?
It just hurt a little bit.
Okay, in that case I'm fine. I'm driving.
I love Marvin.
I'm not getting back in the car with Lia. No, she's gonna lecture me.
I'm not gonna lecture you on unsafe driving habits. Anyway, where's your seatbelt, Marvin? You do need to put that on. I know it's. Not all cars might have one, but I do want you to put one on.
I know your car might not have any, but put it on anyways.
When
Marvin
that law come
never heard the
into
phrase health
place,
insurance in his life.
Oh, wheeze. But yeah, you all get to the library, and pushing through the... so, in Winoa, you drive up and you park in the parking lot of this very old-looking building. I mean, it might be almost 100 years old. It's ancient. This is a joke for the Europeans. They're going to laugh. I'm very funny.
Really good.
It's very old. It's in sort of the same style of like courthouse buildings, things like that. And pushing through the door, Teddy, you're of course very familiar with this place. You know that the offices are to your left, in the west wing of this building. You know that the library takes up the eastern wing of this building. Mark is already waiting for you, has some paperwork for you to fill out, Teddy. You had called ahead and requested it. Meanwhile, the rest of you get stopped by a ginger cat, overweight, sat right in the center of the big marble floor, directly in a single beam of light.
Hello.
And I'm not a pet person, but I do feel like they get it. I feel like they understand something fundamentally that we don't. Because why aren't we doing that? This is Lahn to the party out loud.
Lahn, you see that right next to this cat, there is also an armchair that also has a beam of light on it.
doing anything right now.
Marvin's just gonna like crouch near the cat and like let it sniff the hand and see if he can pet the cat.
You just get a... And then, like, the head, like, whips around to look at you. It just sort of looks at you petting it and then goes... And, like, rolls over, big belly up.
Yes! Marvin's officially distracted by the cat.
It will not let you leave. You are going to keep petting this cat.
Yeah!
The moment you stop, it's going to, like, turn around and smash its hand into your leg.
I don't know if you've got an idea for a name, but I am thinking it needs to have a Mr. or Professor in front of it.
This is Professor Mittens.
It's the Leah will say good morning to you, Professor Mittens. Do like a very
it's
like
a good name.
a very much like distant pat, and then continue.
As Leah walks past, Mr. Mittens turns back around and, like, slams his head into Marvin's hand.
Marvin's distracted.
Yes, as you head inside, Leah, you are met with the Winoa library. It's small-ish. That said, there's enough books and enough shelves that you could definitely hide in here should you need to. There's a very large nonfiction section.
I need to.
What with how this week has been going for us?
Sorry,
that
this
surprising?
is the video game saying press shift to crouch when you don't see a reason to.
What do you mean I cannot fast travel when enemies are present?
Yeah, Professor Mittens is right there. He'd be so sad if you fast traveled.
He's not an enemy. He's a good boy.
I took the perk animal friend early for a goddamn reason.
Listen, if that man's listen with long experience in academia, if that motherfucker's a professor, that man's tenured. He might be an enemy. He's.
He runs this city. He's gonna get grant funding every fucking time without having to write a single proposal.
For the love of God, if I have to hear one more goddamn thing about Professor Mittens in a fucking undergrad, I'm gonna kill him.
No! Don't touch him.
Leah, you walk in. You see many shelves of books, both fiction and non-fiction. The fiction books taking up about 70% of it, but still there being a fairly sizable fiction section, or non-fiction section, sorry, with things including old newspaper clippings, archival film, along with sort of other less book-like things like that.
Yeah, I will be taking the daily newspaper from the atrium.
Of course, you see the daily newspaper. I would like you to roll me astrology. And as Shannon walks into the library, you are going to see a gray tabby cat sitting on the checkout counter. Tail just sort of hanging around the back, flicking a little bit.
She's gonna walk up to this tabby cat.
There's another cat.
Hi there. She's gonna hold out her fingers like close to the nose so that it can sniff, but also far enough away that it's not like intruding the immediate space.
It's just this long-haired tabby cat just sort of like leans back ever so slightly, shifts its paws, leans forward, takes a single sniff, and then leans back again to where it was originally.
I don't suppose you might be able to tell me where some archive materials are?
Picks up one paw, licks it.
That's about what I thought.
And then it jumps off the back of the counter.
Oh.
And starts heading over towards the left side of the library.
Haven't looked over there. Kind of worth it. Okay.
Meanwhile, Professor Mittens is still demanding cuddles.
Naturally, he's getting all of them.
Perfect.
Lahn is sitting on that couch next to Professor Mittens, been bothering him and Marvin about questions about his tenure.
As you begin bothering them, Professor Mittens actually stops for a second and just jumps up on you.
Oh!
And then flops over upside down.
Oh, at least you're doing it with the staff. She is chilling, just making nonsense conversation while petting this cat's belly. Just like,
Teddy. Please tell me what you are planning to do with Mark in the City Hall, because you wanted to be here.
Yeah, I specifically wanted to make sure that everything that could be handled with the well situation is handled, and I want to know more information about how the municipality and how the police department are handling Officer Smith's stuff being in a well.
Like, his body?
No, his things. You said that his badge and his vest were both in the well?
Correct, yes. Okay, I see what
And,
you
like, his body, too, but I'm gonna
Like, when
pretend
I
I don't know about that. I'm gonna pretend I don't know anything.
Right, of course, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Teddy. Mr. Davieson, I'm glad you're here. We got your report. Officers are on the scene now. They have recovered some material. We can at the very least inform Mrs. Smith that we know what happened to her husband, we think.
Okay.
What we found was... It looks like a gas fire might have started.
Mm-hmm.
And he slipped and fell into one of the creeks nearby. It's not unusual that the tributaries would have ended up converging, possibly getting stuck in one of the caves. It's a tragedy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Were you able to recover the body for a funeral?
Closed casket, yes.
I'm glad. I hope your mother is also taking everything well. It's quite the situation.
That she's been drinking, and he just sort of like gestures a little bit, sort of not wanting to say it. But other than that, she's doing well.
Okay, and the well's been cleaned up, so now it is... Okay.
My dad is throwing a bit of a fit. He doesn't want to be on the city's water supply.
No, I understand.
Mom's working with him. It should be fixed soon, but for now we're buying, spring water at the store.
I understand. If anything else comes up with the well, please let me know. I would love to help you if possible.
Of course. That'd be lovely. Sorry, there was one other thing. We ended up finding this, and I think it's yours. And Mark sort of reaches into his pocket and pulls out an evidence baggie. And
What is it?
Sorry. Oh, you should not allow me to have this. You should not ask me what it is.
I know exactly what it is. No, I don't. You'll need to tell me.
In the bag, you see a small house key. It is golden. And the top is shaped like an Art Deco flower. Teddy, there is only one of these keys in the world. And Thea is supposed to have it.
Can I ask what this key is too?
Your attic. Lahn and Professor Mittens are just chillin' vibing. Watching this.
How did you know it was mine? How did you know it
oh
was mine?
God, this is within eyesight.
This is within eyesight.
Fuck me. Oh, jeez.
Oh, it is. All right. Yeah.
Yes, it is mine.
We found it around the well. We figured you might have dropped it. we saw that there was some sort of scuffle. Somebody had tried to fall in.
Right, Colin.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I'm really glad that you gave it back to me. This is important.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
Lahn, I would like you to give me a spot hidden check, as would I like Marvin to give me a spot hidden check.
I will, and I will also say Lahn is like pretending to be Zen as she starts listening to this, but also you see her wrinkle, her whole face like wrinkle when he says try to fall in. Fuck you.
Marvin got a single-digit success.
Marvin!
Wow.
Why, Marvin?
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Nothing can be
Lahn
hidden
Ashley with the
ever.
Succeeding with a
69.
69 is crazy. What are we doing?
What Lahn sees is a completely normal silver house key.
Okay.
Marvin, you see an old skeleton key. Rusted. Ever so slightly. Oh, about 30 years rusted.
What is an old skeleton key?
And it's
like
all
one
the
of the
same
long,
key.
like, round ones that just pops open doors.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you see. That's what you get.
Okay. That's the most useful spot hidden I've ever done. Yes, it's a key. Confirmed. There's no spot hidden.
Okay.
For a double success, you can also see that as soon as the key comes out, Teddy tenses up and his hand goes to his pocket.
Marvin, you also see that when Teddy takes the key, it begins to flash gold and look the way that Teddy sees it.
Does this happen for Lahn or just Marvin?
Just Marvin.
One fucking.
No worries.
Hi, puppy! Hello, big boy.
Big boy. So you guys
I
see
also
this key.
I
Oh, yeah.
see the key. I have to mention before I forget it that so they took the thing out of the well and it's now in a funeral home in a casket.
Sure is!
May's gonna remember this. I don't know if Leah was wasn't in earshot for this conversation.
I mean, do you want to roll me a
Teddy's
listen?
gonna remember it.
Yes.
So, Leah, as you're rolling me this listen, you're checking the astrology page. I know you are. You see that with a 2-star success, what you see today is that whatever sign Lahn is, and I need to actually write down what the signs are because I've forgotten, but I think Lahn's
We
a Gemini.
have this written. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna find
I got it.
No, it's Aquarius. It's Aquarius.
Lahn's an Aquarius. You see that Aquarius is in for a very calm day.
Fucking finally.
Finally, a bitch can catch a break.
What the hell's
see
going on with
that,
Gemini?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Shannon's Gemini. I have Marvin as Aries. I have Leah as Libra because reasons, and Teddy is a Taurus.
Aries? You see in the Aries section that Aries has the chance to reach greatness today. However, make sure you do not act like a bull in a china shop.
Oh no. Go.
Smiles.
So he's fucked.
Smiles.
He's fucked, is what we're hearing.
Yeah, basically.
Hold beyond belief. It's Dunyan rings. He's never been more cooked than he is right now, which is saying something.
Smiles.
Very obviously, this is about Professor Mittens and being gentle and calm with him to become the bestest of friends in the whole wide world, therefore
Yes.
achieving greatness.
Professor Mitten stands up on Lahn's lap and just like headbutts Marvin because Marvin stopped
I
petting him.
will. No, I didn't. That's slander. I would never.
Because you didn't pet him good enough.
That's amazing. I know you're dying. listen. I know these fucking kids can be annoying, but you gotta like gentle hand. It'll take you so far, dude. I know they ask you the questions. It's all right. It's all right.
Leah, you unfortunately do not hear this.
Yep.
Now, Shannon. Oh yes, May.
It's the with my knowledge, it's the I know currently that Marvin will not take any advice from me. So
Wonder
I'm going
why?
to I'm doing this for your health. No. It's the I'm going to like I don't know, or maybe just do like a psychology if I could, just to be like, so who would Marvin best listen to, and how can I like
I like
translate
it.
that advice
I like it. Roll me
across?
psychology.
No.
Rose, I want you to give me an answer that is untrue.
Oh. About what was the question?
Who would Marvin most listen to and take advice from?
Well, Leah, obviously. But aside from Leah, it seems like Shannon is absolutely the type to tell you to do something because it could be beneficial for her, like, story.
Oh.
Like, it wouldn't be bad intention, but it would also be, I also want you to do this because it's good for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
This bitch and her leading questions.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Leah, you think that Shannon might be a good idea?
Yeah, it's the investigative journalist. It's you know, maybe she'll be able to slide that like warning in there. So I'm gonna think up a way to say this.
Now, Shannon. In the meantime, you've been following this tabby cat.
Dr. Fluff, of course. She has a PhD in library sciences.
You've been following Dr. Fluff.
Fucking God, someone here needs.
And you end up seeing a like a second door with a red filter on the window. And Dr. Fluff just sort of sits in front of it and turns back to look at you.
Thank you.
The cat's just not allowed in there. It's like, you're not supposed to go there. The cat's just like, here's a door, open it for me, human.
She's gonna slow blink at this cat and then look back at the door.
The cat slow blinks back at you. Tail flicks once.
Okay. Is there any like labeling on the door? Is it a dark room?
It says viewing room, I think is what it's going to say.
Okay. Well, that's something that we can look at. She's gonna walk in.
You open the door, and surprisingly the cat does not sprint inside.
I think that she's like... Oh, that's a question. Did Shannon grow up with cats?
Well,
Much to
given
think
that
about.
slow blinks, yes.
Yeah. I think she grew up with neighborhood cats. I don't know if she actually had any. She's gonna angle her body so she like gets into the room so the cat can't.
As you angle your body, you just hear a as the cat does not move from where it's standing.
All right, that's okay. Thanks.
Can I ask if I saw Shannon walking away being with a cat?
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Shannon was not being sneaky about it.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like an invisible cat.
Nope, real cat. That is in fact Dr. Fluff.
Okay.
Also known as Gretchen. First name Gretchen.
Gretchen Fluff is so beautiful.
Dr. Gretchen Fluff, PhD. All right.
Shannon,
she's gonna start.
This new room. You see that it is what looks to be an old meeting room. You know, the very like standard blue carpet on the floor. Some just very standard chairs that like click together. There is a big like overhead projector in the center of the room that also has been retrofitted to accept film reels and what are they called? Like those tiny little photo slides.
Microfiche?
Thank you, microfiche. You also see that there are a couple of like filing cabinets along two of the walls, along with a door on the third wall leading somewhere else.
She's gonna take out a copy of a photo that she developed of like the photo she took of what was it? Because it wasn't her that saw the thing that had the because Marvin was the only one who saw the like thing that had antlers that looked like tree branches. I can't believe you did this.
I forgot about that.
And he was also the one that saw the velvet shedding, but Shannon was the one who saw like a weird little figure in front of the pit mine or in front of. Yeah, okay. So she's gonna look at the year that was taken, and if there's a date that comes close to it, she's gonna look for any like other like canisters or film or like photo reel or negatives from that same month. From
I
that
want
same
you to
year.
give me a libraries check.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Goody, I've been looking forward to using one of these.
Yeah, by the way, you guys have welcome to the library. If you would like to get information, start rolling checks, yeah.
Okay. A
Yes,
regular success.
Can Marvin roll for library use if he's preoccupied with Cat?
No, you would have to leave Cat alone. I'm sorry.
Oh. I will apologize profusely to the cat and then get the fuck away so it won't chase after me. Hopefully.
As you start to leave, you hear like pitter patters going, and Lahn, you feel the entire weight of this cat, which is like a third of your body weight, just springboard off of your chest. And then all of a sudden, Marvin, you feel something just latch onto your shoulder and send you tumbling forwards.
Oh, do I fall? Am I
You
fine?
don't fall. You're able to catch yourself. But then all of a sudden, there's a cat here.
I guess I'm gonna keep walking, just like sketching the cat hat.
When that happens, Lahn is going to think like, oh, we'd love to see
And then I'm
Professor
looking
take
for a computer.
Yes, you were able to find a computer.
Great.
We'd love to see Professor take a serious interest in student mentorship, you know?
Wow.
I think I exploded the library. I rolled a 99.
Okay, you've crit filled the library. We'll be back in a second. Teddy, did you also crit fill the library?
So hot at the library.
I've never seen a book before.
I don't think Martin can read.
Library
read
Spooky Call of Cthulhu 5th edition.
Oh, brother, we've crit failed the library. It's Ewan. Oh, God.
The boys are not doing great at this library.
I never read.
Or
I
we're
don't know
doing
how to.
so great at this library.
What is it with fucking minute instructions? There's a Dewey Decimal System. They tell you how to find the damn thing.
There's even like signs like, oh, it's the zeros to the 100s. This is the atlases and the history.
You can't fucking ask somebody?
The employees are cats, apparently.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
a man
that
of the
would
80s,
require
no.
men asking people for directions, which they famously don't do very well.
Oh my God.
Shannon, you're going through, and the closest thing to what you are looking for that you find is you find a photograph of the area about 15 years after the mine was built. Taken with... Did I ever give you guys a date for when the mine was built?
You did mention something.
Oh.
But you have not mentioned any specific dates, so...
Oh, wait.
50 years ago, problem with the groundwater started due to the mining.
50 years ago.
1908. 1908 was a picture of the pit mine with the silhouette of the creature.
Hey, 1908 pit mine with creature.
Yep, that was when a picture was taken of the pit mine. The creature
And
was in
then
it.
Feather,
I don't
you said
remember.
that 50 years ago
The
was...
water issues started due to the mine.
So that'd be 1935-ish. All right, then what you are going to find, Shannon, is you find a photo from Teddy, fact check me on this, 1952, of the 3 Stonefellow siblings at the mine. I think that's before they all died.
Okay.
I don't have any years of when they died.
I do. So this is correct.
This makes sense. That was 3 years before Shannon was born and 5 years before Lahn was born, if I've done my math correctly.
What year is it?
It's 85. It's the winter of 85.
You see a picture from 1952 of the 3 Stonefellow children standing near the mine. The oldest one is going to be roughly 17 at this point. That's a lie. Teddy, when were you born?
I was born. I'm right now 48 years old.
That's
Give me a
30,
second.
late 30s.
Give me a second. You're 38 years old. You're 42 years old.
48.
48.
48.
Okay, that makes sense. 70, 60, 50. Make you 18.
37?
Okay, the oldest one
He was born in 37.
The oldest one is going to be roughly 17, 18. 17, 18, 19. Not your friend, that's the other one, Teddy.
Yeah.
So your friend would have been a little bit younger.
The oldest one didn't die. The oldest one was disowned.
Correct. You see that there's a photo of the 3 Stonefellow kids in front of the mine. And it is labeled as a photograph of the Stonefellows taken early 1952. Last known photo of the 3 siblings together.
That's brutal. May I do a spot hidden on this photograph?
Of course you may.
Thank you so much. Just barely made it.
With a spot
Regular
hidden, what
success.
you are going to see is you are going to notice that there's a mirror in this room. It's small. It's just at a 45-degree angle so that whatever you put in the film projector makes it to the wall. Yet, when you look at the film through that mirror, you see that there is a man standing in the photo.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He is tall, not quite as tall as Alvin, the oldest Stonefellow child, but still tall. And he's standing there with what looks like the side of his head missing. Standing and looking at Alvin.
And Alvin's the oldest, not
Correct.
Teddy's friend? Okay. Oh my god. Does she... Oh shoot, would she keep multiple cameras on her person? And does she have... Okay, she surely has a camera that has the option to not have flash on it.
I'm sure you do. You're a professional
I'm
photographer.
sure. Takes a picture.
Okay. Take a picture.
Photography?
Yeah.
It's a nice ass photo.
It's a good photo. It's a really good photo. It's really crisp, really clear.
Oh, phenomenal. Love this. This is great. I love this for her.
With that, we're gonna flash back sideways to the rest of you guys. Lia, what you doing?
I am considering Marvin, and that I'd like to probably, since Shannon's in another room currently, I'm probably gonna actually talk to Lahn about just like, I mean, you're, as a writer,
Yeah.
I'm certain you've been in places such as these many a time. If you
I'm familiar with the library, yes.
if you
Been around a couple.
wouldn't mind, I know looks like Marvin currently has a passenger with him. But if he needs any help, would you mind accompanying him? He's got his hands full currently.
My hands are empty. The cat's on my back, but sure.
Okay. Well, you still got a passenger. Yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes you forget you've got a weight on your back, and then you knock over a vase or two. There's no issue here.
Kiss fall in love?
Yeah, I can babysit. I can gently guide a boat through a China shop briefly, sure.
Sorry, if Lahn says that specific phrase, I'm gonna
Yes.
feel like, oh, okay, good. So you see this as well. Thank you for that.
I mean, it's not a museum, thank God. There's nothing glass you can knock over.
You'd be surprised.
I'll keep him out the room with the slides in it.
And then Lia, because it's been on her mind, is she's going to actually, she's gonna like write down a plan for Officer Smith's funeral, and because we need to be helpful and plan that, because I'm waiting for that. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday get together at the Culture House. But let's see, what is it? Oh yeah, she was gonna look up musicians.
Musicians.
Because she heard a song on a phone answering machine.
Right. Give me a library use check. Completely forgot. Meanwhile, Lia, you find the musician section. And you are able to basically find biographies of musicians, music practice books, things like that. What you are not able to find is you're not able to find the song that you heard.
Yeah.
What you do find that just sort of sparks your interest a little bit is a book of folk songs. Because that's about the closest you think you can get right now.
Yeah.
Now, Marvin and Teddy, you two critically failed your roll.
Can I say one thing
I have
before
a
this?
few rolls.
Yeah, what you want to do?
One is, to this point, at Leah's behest, It's sort of trailing like casually behind Marvin, just like as long as he's in the periphery of her side, she's fine, but she's looking at books just with him 15 feet away.
He's within grabbing range.
Also,
Okay.
before he does anything, I will want to have given him the part that I made for him.
Don't worry. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
okay.
be
It's gonna be okay.
Don't get him anything glass right now. Don't.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh god.
You watch as Teddy and Marvin sort of head off to the side towards one of the walls where there's a single computer to look up where the library books are. And just sort of as you're standing there, Teddy, you realize that, you realize two things. The first thing is that there is a doorway next to you with a curtain. Through that doorway is the one thing you don't want to see right now.
Uh-huh.
And the other thing is, oh yeah, you have that part you needed to give to Marvin.
I give the part to Marvin.
Describe what it looks like.
Hey, Marvin. I know that that piece from your camera went missing, and I thought you might need it for, recording. And I was just looking around in my attic, and I saw this piece, and I thought it fit exactly to what your camera piece looked like. And I think you should try it. Here it is. Here is the piece. Feel free to try it. I very expressly stand with my back to the curtain.
Marvin, what you see is you see Teddy handing over a small, almost like 5 euro cent sized, for my Americans, that's about half a penny, euro cent sized piece.
Pennies that big?
Of stained
Pennies
glass.
are big. Pennies are big.
Of what? Sorry.
Of stained glass and load.
Oh yeah.
And it's yellows and oranges, and like the base is green, and it's got like little piping of metal across it, and it doesn't look exactly like the part that you lost, but it is roughly the right size and shape, and it's got connections that might click in.
If a camera breaks, you're buying me a new one.
Of course.
Great. I've got insurance now. Would I have my camera on me?
Of course you would have your camera on you. You're
figure-
Marvin.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Picture on that.
He seems like the kind of guy to have a camera pouch on his belt. So it's not in a backpack that's currently squished by a cat. So Marvin will try and reassemble.
I would like you to roll me a technology, just to see how well you do.
Oh no. That's approximately 50-50. Come on, universe. Aha! A tilt.
That's a good success!
Hello, baby!
Oh, Marvin!
I know my camera.
Let's go!
Oh my lord!
You put it in so good.
Don't need to read to put together a camera. He has this.
Holy cow. Marvin! Is that an
What's the
Arizona
little-
iced tea container? Sorry. I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is.
Why is that a
Green
jug like
tea
that?
with ginseng and honey, baby.
Oh, it's the best
Why is it a
flavor.
jerry can?
He longs for the simple pleasures of the American South.
He longs for a
occasionally.
nice biscuit and some sweet tea.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to make my way to a Waffle House sometime between now and when I leave, because I haven't been and I've got to before I go.
Do this for us.
Yeah.
Do this
I'm
and
just gonna
never
like
leave me.
up. I'm just gonna grab the key and go at like 2 a.m. one day and just be in a Waffle House.
Hell yeah.
Got a bot.
Be in a Waffle House, though.
Anyways, Marvin, as you...
At least we have a bot. Just letting to get rid of.
Nice. As you...
Be gone, bot!
Oh, fuck, there's a bot? I heard box.
Yep. Oh. Nope.
Give me
Be
a
gone.
second. Yes, Raku,
You
I know
just-
that the Netherlands has Arizona iced tea. However, it does not have the massive containers.
No, you don't sell them down, though. You don't even sell them liters.
Anyways, as you take this piece from Teddy, you watch as these curtains behind Teddy, the sort of Japanese style, they cover sort of the top half of the door frame.
Mhm.
The curtains behind Teddy, just tons of light begins pouring out from them. And it illuminates
stunning.
Teddy from the back, and it just almost looks heavenly as he stands there and this soft yellow-orange light flows out from behind him. But you've got a fucking camera to fix, and you're not going to be distracted by this shit.
Also, no, my conclusion is, apparently it's sunny now.
You take this piece, you're able to flip open your camera, sort of move it to the inner bits, and you see that there's that little bit where the viewfinder is supposed to connect to the motherboard. And you've never seen a computer part made out of glass, like stained glass, before. But it's the best you got.
Hey,
You
I
can't
got
understand how to
insurance.
open eBay in these computers.
Is there an eBay?
Probably. There's at least a Craigslist.
Oh, great. That's so secure.
And you just look at it, and you, like, turn it ever so slightly, and then press it in with your thumb. Marvin.
Click.
You feel your camera whir a little bit in your hand.
If it explodes, that's on you. And I put it on the table.
And as you put it
Lahn
on the
turns her
table,
head to hear the word explodes.
Lahn, what you doing?
I would like
Just
to
looking through books. I think if I'm being funny, she's picked up like a fucking copy of like one of the Lord of the Rings books and a copy of Beowulf to try to see what like her fucking like ex of fucking 16 years was on about for so long. Just
Yes,
like
Leah, you had a response?
Lia remembered that she can stealth, so I rolled that to then follow Marvin.
Yeah, Leah, you're hidden. Leah, you're hidden. Leah, you're hidden. You see all of this
long
going
voice.
on.
If you're here, why the fuck am I here then? What are we doing?
Leah, you also realize and you remember that there is actually glass in this library. There's quite a lot of glass.
Yes, there is a lot of glass in this library.
Okay, cool. Cool. Marvin, you watch as the light, the recording light, blinks red. And the little, like, pop open video film, like a screen, turns on.
Mm-hmm. I bet I would still have like my previously recorded footage of like recording the pictures that were blurry on my end but not blurry. Can I watch that like recording?
Going back to the previous images, I'm just going to give you one of them for now.
No, it's just like they were laying on the table. And I was just, what?
Oh, that
We've
one
already
with the
seen-
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just to
sorry,
see
I
if
was going to give you the weird elk going through Velvet Season. Absolutely, we can have the Bigfoot. You flip back to the first recording that you took of Shannon's photos.
Yeah.
Or I guess the second recording, because the first recording was the Bigfoot.
There's plenty of recordings in between that I don't tell anyone about. Just stay in the lifestyle of short clips.
This time, when the camera pans over the images on the table, you see that the shadow behind Shannon is recognizable. It's a young boy, roughly the same age as Shannon, in swimming trunks, just splashing and playing. However, you notice that the face is still covered, as if by like a very thick cloud. The Bigfoot, meanwhile, as you sort of pan over the photo of the hypothetical Bigfoot from your first day in Winoa, you see that it is no longer blurry.
Yeah, victory!
You see humanoid legs with claws poking out of the bottom. Still wearing shoes for the most part, but just nails overgrown. You see thighs and like back and abdomen that has grown thicker than the cloth that it was wearing, sprouting fur, somewhere between ursine and human. However, you see that the name tag is still blurry. Like, it still has that thick white cloud over it.
I know the name on the tag, I think. So why is it blurry? But proof improvement. Cameras were good.
As you
I
say
will-
that, the blurriness, just sort of in like one frame to the next, vanishes. You
And
can
like the
read
following
Officer
frames,
Smith,
it's better?
only from the name tag.
Yeah, but like blurry, one frame it suddenly is clear.
Yep, correct. And the
And
rest
then
is clear.
continuing frame.
Continues clear.
They got into my head. Teddy, thank you so much. I now have more things to bring back when my cat is working. You're amazing. I have a cat.
I'm really glad I was able to help. I take Professor Mittens. I hold him in my arms like an evil cat.
You
I
try and hold him
an
like an evil cat, and he just like splays his leggies out completely straight over your arm.
I have a camera that's actually doing the things. But now the
Yeah.
government has gotten into my head, so that's confusing.
I made a few rolls. Can I check on those rolls?
You can show me your rolls. Tell me what you really, really want.
So I made 3 rolls. The first one was, I wrote everything down here. The first one was for info on the pit mine, a civics roll.
Okay.
That was a success.
Okay.
Can I have more info on the pit mine? And specifically, I would like info on the pit mine that reminds me of my dream.
I need you to tell me all of the rolls that you made and what they were for first.
Yeah. My second roll was for I want to do a just general library check on things I can find about graves and immortality or like lack. Yeah, that was a crit fail. And then the last one was I wanted to do another check of the mythology section on the invisible being, and I just normally failed.
Civics roll for pit mine.
Yeah.
You meet up with Shannon in the archival room. You see this same photo of the 3 Stonefellow siblings standing near the pit mine. Teddy, you would have recognized that this photo was published in the newspaper and was less than 6 weeks before Alvin disappeared.
Yeah.
Does he also see the guy?
Only in the mirror.
Okay.
You would also be able to find newspaper clippings that the mine... the mine was being built in early 1900s, like 1905 to 1908, 1905 to 1910. Writing that down so I remember that for me as well. There were a lot of concerns at the time from not the people who moved in, but from people who had been hunting in this area previously, that having an open pit mine was going to destroy the ecosystem. That it was going to dismantle a lot of things, that it was going to cause a lot of runoff into the local streams and lakes. However, the surveys that were paid for and completed on behalf of the Stone Fellows always showed that the disruption to the local ecosystem was minimal.
They should have gotten the EPA involved. This is back when it had teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
EPA was a Nixon thing. That shit had to it.
That thing had steel balls.
You find reports from 1905 to 1922 about people are starting to get sick in town. They're starting to get ill, just sort of fatigue, hallucination, along with just sort of general malaise. A couple of people described it as their relatives looked like the living dead. The reports of things like that dropped off after this. You don't know why, you're not able to see a reason why, because there were no straggling reports either. They just sort of vanished. You do see a report from 19... Give me a second, I gotta check when this guy was in town. It's in my other notebook. It's in the downstairs notebook. Hold on.
When who was in town?
Solano.
Hey.
Woo.
Can I find the DM that I sent to Sunny K when she fact-checked it?
Probably not. That was a few months ago, Holmes. And we've talked a lot of shit since.
We've talked a lot of things since.
You can search.
I am searching right now. Yes, timeline is not showing the answers I want.
Sorry there, old friend.
Come on. Come on! No, I can't find it. No, I absolutely cannot find it. Nope. Nope. Okay. Then I am going to say, just for sake of giving game go, that it's 1956. It might not actually be 1956. I need to start...
We will get on it later.
Yeah, I need to fact check that, and I also need to start actually bringing that timeline to the session, because that's an important timeline. 1956, there is a report of Carlo Solano, a traveling artist, getting incredibly ill when he came to town. Like, dysentery levels of ill.
Oh, God.
And apparently it is something that remained almost the entire time he was in town. One of the reasons, it is suspected that one of the reasons his residency was so short was because he could not stay in Winoa for his own health. Likewise, you find a name in the basically recently checked out, like, who's lended me section. And that name is Yoel Micah. Yoel Micah rented these materials, searched these materials, about 7 months ago when he moved into town. When you look for things about invisible people in the mythology section, you're not able to find anything that matches the creature that you saw. You're able to note that, like, sometimes creatures can be invisible, but you're not able to draw any sort of, like, conclusions or themes or anything like that. when you go to look for... My brain is failing me. What were you
The
looking
stuff
for?
about graves and mortality.
Thank you. When you go to look for Graves of Mortality, Professor Mittens jumps off your shoulder and starts walking away. And he sort of turns around to look at you. Meow.
I follow him.
And Professor Mittens leads you to the door of the room. The room with the curtains.
Uh-huh. He goes in?
He goes in. And you watch as a second cat, he sits right inside the doorway, just waiting for you. And a second cat steps out of the side. And it's a kitten. It's a tiny little kitten. Scrumbliest little guy you've ever seen. Hair going every which way, tail still completely vertical.
Aw.
And it's just looking up at you with like big old bulging eyes. And it screams, "Ah!"
I bend down to let it sniff my finger.
And it like does the thing where it's like jumping a little bit on all four legs at the same time, and it baps you and it like runs away and then like looks at you like it wants you to chase it.
Where does it go?
Inside the room.
Both of them are inside of the room and they're both looking at me.
They're both looking at you. Marvin, you're standing right here. Why not? Leah, you're watching this happen. Why not?
Yep.
The other
I'm
two you
very
can choose if you're
curious.
watching this.
I'm
I go
very
into the
curious
room
about
and I
the
do a
addition of a
very-
new kitten.
As you step into the room, Teddy, the entire atmosphere around you lights up. It's got such a warm light in here. You know that there's a skylight in this room right above the sculpture, the glass sculpture in the center. You're not looking at it. You're avoiding looking at it. But you feel its presence. And you know that this thing, its like rays shoot out throughout the room. You don't know how far you're going to be able to go without looking and avoid walking into it. The cat is very happy you have followed. And sort of does like the big and like puffs itself up.
Oh.
And rears back on its hind legs, front leggies just splayed out, pounces at your shoe and then scampers off again.
Does the orange cat, does the professor go anywhere?
The professor follows you. And Shannon, you hear a little scratch at the door. Then see that Dr. Gertrude, I've forgotten her last name.
Gretchen Fluff.
Dr. Gretchen Fluff, the long-haired gray tabby cat, has also started walking off towards that back corner.
Okay. She's gonna open the door. She'll put everything back because I think she's found just about what she was interested in finding. New guy unlocked. And then she'll follow Gretchen.
You watch as Gretchen walks through a doorway with curtains hanging down about halfway. And the inside you can already tell is lit up.
She's gonna find Lahn.
Romantic date with Lahn to see the shiny lights.
Absolutely.
What did you say?
She's gonna find Lahn, because it's been a minute, and she also just like wants to check in. Something very obviously big happened because that woman just chopped off all of her hair pretty much overnight. So she's like, I've investigated my own shit. Let's go check in on the rest of the rabble.
Marvin wouldn't have noticed. I'll just say that.
That's funny as fuck.
Shannon voice, you aren't the type. I don't know if you're the correct type of creator to be having this type of breakdown and cutting your own hair. What's up?
Shannon voice. This is a breakup move. What's happened to you?
Like, Oh,
Hey, have you seen the part that's got the microfiche and all the film inside?
Indigo, you motherfucker. Sorry. Hello. Winston Indigo fucking Johnson. He's been looming over me this entire goddamn session. You have no fucking camera, like, you have no idea how to behave on camera. You're such an asshole. I love you. You're so funny.
He looks like a game dog who needs a job.
Yeah.
He is a game dog. He needs a job. He's a fucking teenage boy. I'm basically sitting with Marvin.
We found Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, just a... Oh, God. Okay, where were we? Sorry.
Well, I mean, Marvin, did you already split up from Marvin?
Actually, I would like to retroactively roll something. I would like to retroactively roll a spot hidden check if I can.
Yeah, for sure. For what?
Just in general, as she's going through the library with Marvin Teddy, just I don't know, to find anything that she might think is entered, not even necessarily relevant, just like nifty, but also to the out of character over the table. This is to spot Lia following them.
For sure.
And not even for suspicious reasons, just like, well, if you're gonna fucking make me do it, why are you doing it? It's pure pet. It's pure pet.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
And that's a 70, so that's a success.
That's a 70.
Got your ass.
Because your spot hidden is crazy.
First of all, hold on. It's a 1-star success. Defender succeeds. Defender succeeds in Call of Cthulhu. It's a 1-star success. You are going to, first of all, see all 3 of these cats, including the new scrungly kitten, leading Teddy into the room with the Carlos Solano picture. You are also going to see Shannon now following Dr. Gretchen Fluff also into that room.
What kind of life-changing musical bullshit is happening to them?
Oh, hey.
And
are they learning a lesson of art and beauty? What's happening in there?
You are going to see that there is a middle-aged woman, sort of, that slides a couple of books to the side and, like, looks at you. And looks past you towards Marvin.
And am I familiar with her? Or
you
is
are
this
familiar
just
with her, yes. You would know that makeup job anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
She's...
Marvin and player were very distracted for a second. What? Who entered?
No one entered.
Having
You don't see anyone.
conversation with me.
Marvin's gonna go see if
For
he
our
can get
folks
the
listening
kitten.
to the podcast, Magnolia is doing a great job mouthing a lot of words at the camera.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. She's like, if you're fucking watching, if you're sitting here through the goddamn books looking at it, what am I doing? Why do I have to? I'm going. And then she goes to, I guess, she also has a right. She's like, wait, fuck, I wanted to show Santa to Carlos Solano room and just beat this cat to the punch.
Just like, fuck this, job over. I don't need to do it when my supervisor's already doing it.
Yeah, fuck are we doing? She is so just mid-level, like, slight coworker upsetness at Lia. Just fucking come on, dude. You haven't gotten status condition miffed.
GM question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a while ago now, exactly 41 minutes and 1 second, according to Foundry. Critically failed being able to use the library. Please don't make me unable to read.
You are looking through the library. You watch that Teddy is going into this room. As you tried to go and look up for your computer part, you just notice that you're having a lot of difficulty logging on. Like, the computer will turn on, sure, but it won't let you go to websites where you can purchase tech supplies. Or, like, the moment you go to, like, a very general, like, Craigslist, It'll let you load Craigslist, and it'll let you load the furniture section. But it won't let you load the technology section.
He's getting fucking child locked.
It's the government again. Oh no.
It is the government.
And you notice that as soon as you get your camera back working, all of those child locks seem to disappear.
Bitches. I'm gonna figure this shit out. You hear that? CIA, FBI, whoever's watching me. I know you
The
are.
government wants you to accept my wonderful gift.
And at that point, I'm just gonna hunt for the kitten, see if I can pet the kitten.
Oh, you can absolutely see the kitten. Teddy's already in the room with the kitten.
Yeah, no, I'm following, but I want to pet the kitten.
Well then.
The moment I know that Marvin goes into a room where I know where all the glass is, I will be sliding myself in there.
You are sliding yourself in that room then, Lia, because that's where Marvin's going.
And I will be like, I'm still me. I didn't like disguise myself or anything, but I'm just like, I'm trying to be like a docent who has like a feather duster.
Okay.
Marvin's not paying attention to anyone around him, so you're still gonna be hidden.
Now, to those of you who were not here, at the session where we came to the library for the first time, when all of our lovely investigators push their way into this room, what they see is a circular room. And in the center, there is, almost suspended off of the table, a large stained glass sunburst. It looks like a sun going supernova, or at least a sun about to go supernova. It's reds and yellows and oranges, and the tips are tinged blues. And these flares that it gives off reach almost to the edges of the room, as if it was made for this space. And right now, middle of the day, sun about as high overhead as it can get, light streams down through a skylight and illuminates it from the inside out. Lahn, it is somehow just as beautiful as the stained glass at the culture house. And as you sit there, and as you look at it, and as this just sort of sparkles over your skin, you watch as the walls around you take on almost a golden hue. The carpet beneath you looking as if it's been spun from, straw itself. And you notice that there are small hooks and mounts hanging from the ceiling, too high to ever be grabbed by a person, but they cast shadows across the walls. Very thin, only about the size of a USB stick. And they are people reveling. And as you walk through the room, the way you distinct the air currents moves these shadows, so it looks as if you're watching real people dancing on a faraway star. Teddy, you know not to look up. You know what will happen if you do. And yet, for some reason, today, that urge that you get deep in your bones, deep in your frontal lobe, it's a little bit lesser.
Oh.
I killed him!
No, Teddy!
No, Daddy!
Teddy! Teddy!
Come back.
I just got a text, like personal text. Gonna try restarting the computer. Wi-Fi died. Restarting router.
No,
Wi-Fi
Feather!
No.
Well, I will come back to that in a minute. Marvin, there's a scrunkly little cat on the ground.
Can I say something?
Yes!
Every time you fucking describe that room, I fall in love with it a little. It moves me genuinely. Oh my god.
I feel
like a 5-year-old going into Fernbank Museum and seeing sun coming through the window and a giant fucking Brachiosaurus skeleton just in the middle of this massive tiered room with I kept listening to all fucking day.
It's
DM?
the same sensation that
Yes. Hold on. Yes, Rose?
The last thing Feather heard was the start, was the description of the stained glass art.
Good to know.
So after that was, yeah.
Good to know.
But kitten,
Pretty room. Real pretty room. I love this room so much.
I don't care. Kitten.
And now because Feather's Wi-Fi ate shit, I get to hear it again. Yay.
it really is the same sensation that you have if anyone's ever been to the Field Museum in Chicago when you walk in and you see Sue just full on. It's incredible.
I will say that a lot of the inspiration I'm taking for Carlos Solano's work is also Cthulhu art. There was a theater that I visited at one point growing up, and it had this massive, like, glass-made, like, astral body. And I was just like, oh, that's so cool. And I went to the Cthulhu Museum at one point, and it's so cool. He does great work.
Can you
Works
spell that?
Chihuly, I think.
I'm looking at it now. This shit is incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
Could you just send the link of it, Sunny, into the chat because I didn't hear some of the letters.
Yeah, I'm gonna send an image really quick.
Oh,
Teddy's
hi.
back. Feather's back.
Return of the King.
Hello. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Something happened. I think it was the child locks that are also on the library computers.
I killed him.
Where?
So, Magnolia, strap in. We're about to hear it again.
Oh, that's
I'm
pretty.
so sorry. I actually elbowed a dog in the head. Yay, I got so excited. I'm so sorry, Diego.
That's
You
gorgeous.
can take it. You know.
Indy!
30. He's 105 pounds.
Teddy, what you see is this room with, in the center, almost suspended above the table, above the pillar, this... Sorry. Oh, the dog got me on that one.
Such a... You like this? Continue, sorry.
No, you're good. This sun, just about to go supernova, made out of stained glass. It's in these reds, these oranges, these yellows. The tips are these blues, these light blues. And it just sends glimmers and showers of yellow and golden light across your skin and across the walls, to the point where the room itself looks like it is made out of gold, to the point where the carpet under your feet looks like it is spun from threads of gold. And as light from the skylight hits this stained glass sun and shoots that light through the room, you notice for the first time that hanging from the ceiling are hooks and are mountings, up far too high for any human to accidentally hit them. As this light shoots out, it forms shadows on the walls, and it casts the shadows of people in revelry. You see painters in the midst of hunching over canvases. You see writers both scribbling on every single surface they can see, as well as just making the most exact brush strokes of calligraphy. You see dancers, you see acrobats, you see, even at points, you see what can only be imagined as like flower arrangers, those who are obsessed with the smallest details and putting them in place. And as you move through the room, just the change you make in the air currents sends these mountings shuddering so that they look alive. Everything in this room has the breath of life in it, has the breath of creation in it, including, amongst all of the art of all different mediums, spread across the walls, paint, oil pastel, pencil drawing graphite. One of them, the one that you know the best, Teddy, a large, almost larger than life, canvas covered in charcoal that shows a portrait of Carlos Solano. And on the floor, there's a scrunkly little cat, scrunkly little bumper kitten, with big ol' bugging out eyes.
I want to. I want to have
I
him.
walk towards the kitten and towards the portrait.
You see, as
I
you
have
walk
looked up
towards-
now since I'm scared to walk into the art.
You see as you walk towards the portrait that Professor
Mittens?
My brain, oh! Professor Mittens goes and stands next to the portrait. Goes and sits next to it. He sees that you're following, and then he jumps up. And you see as he leaps, he ends up leaping onto the platform, onto the pillar in the center. Not onto the sun itself, but just underneath it. Shannon, you watch as Dr. I've already forgotten her name, Dr. Gretchen. Dr. Gretchen Fluff.
Gretchen.
Sort of walks up to you. She doesn't brush against you. She's too proper for that.
Of course.
But she walks up next to you. She flicks her tail once. And you see off in the corner, there is a collage that features very prominently a photograph of the Culture House's stained glass window. Super, or underimposed, I guess I should say, such that it is filling up the stained glass of an old Gothic cathedral. Marvin, you're a little scrunkly lad. You watch as it bounds up to you, and once again it's like sideways at you. It's making itself look really big and really scary. Then it rears up on its back legs and it puts its hands up, pounces at you. And as you,
Can I just scoop it and just have it like?
and as you scoop it, it sort of goes limp a little bit. You see that it's got like a big round belly all full of milk.
Oh, you're joking. Hello. You want to sit on my shoulder?
Just starts squiggling, squirming.
I will put it on my shoulder.
As you put it on your shoulder, it sort of trips and it falls.
Oh!
Until it
Can I
grabs
catch it?
onto your camera strap.
Careful with that.
It's just sort of like holding on with both of its little hands.
I will just like try and support it so it's not actually hanging on the strap anymore.
Even when you go and support it, it remains sort of grabbed onto your camera strap.
In that case, I'll sit on the floor, then it can fall less far.
And now, I would like... There's 5 of you in this room right now. I would like everyone to tell me your Cthulhu Mythos score.
1.
14.
I think also
I think
14.
it's 4, but my site's not loading fully, so I'm just gonna...
29 between the 3 of you.
I have 5.
34.
If I
Yeah,
can
mine's
also
4.
say,
38. Okay, so we have a total of 38 Cthulhu Mythos.
Most of it,
Who wants to roll? Who wants to roll a die?
Can
Teddy,
Teddy,
Feel free to.
Victor?
I think it should be either one of us, but if you want, you can do it.
I like the idea of it being Teddy in the Solano room.
I think, yeah, I feel like,
Okay.
yeah. Lazio has anything approximating a normal time in here.
Lon just thinks it's pretty.
Lon loves it in here. Lon is like dragging Shannon around through the entire thing, like pointing her out and
I should also
No,
say,
everyone else.
Lahn, this is the first room you've been in where the singing is completely silent.
All right.
My team caught up with them and is now suing for royalties.
I think at some level, I don't know if she's like, it's going to set in consciously at some point, but I think part of why she is so much happier in here and after coming in here is that she doesn't have that. She doesn't hear any fucking singing while she's in here.
All right.
I got
I
a
think
70,
that-
which is a fail, but I kind of want to push it.
You can push it if you want to push it. Pushing it is absolutely allowed.
Chat, what do you think?
Don't ask chat, ask your players.
Honestly,
Pushing Cthulhu Mythos is crazy.
we got a 38% chance to succeed. Could be
Okay,
funny.
what's the
Wait,
luck
is
rate?
anything
Like,
under
importantly,
38 a success?
38 or under is a success. I'm making this a group roll.
Could be
Then
funny.
I want to push it.
Don't forget, you can spend luck as well.
I'm gonna. That would be 42 luck. I'm gonna choose not to.
Fair enough, fair enough. You can
I
also
only have
spend luck
52
on the
luck.
reroll. Like, that is still a thing you can do if you push a roll.
Yeah.
It's worse.
It was almost. It was almost.
It was
Like,
almost.
8.
The digits are swapped.
Okay.
As you all sit here in this room, basking in its beauty, you see above you, through the skylight, a single raindrop falls. And it hits the skylight roof. And then, as if to remind you where you are, the skies open up, and hail the size of golf balls
Oof.
begins falling from the sky. And you all watch as one of those hailstones crashes through the skylight and into the sun at the center of the room, shattering it.
Can I make a fucking dexterity check about this?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
want to try to. I want to try to save the sun.
To insanely enough out of anything, I guess try to catch this fucking golf ball sized hail ball.
Go
Let's see if
ahead.
that single season of softball in high school does anything line.
Lahn, you can make me a dexterity check.
Can I help?
If you help Lahn can...
53 out of 65, so that's a single star success.
I was gonna say, if you help, Lahn can roll a bonus die.
It can get better. There's levels to this.
Lahn, roll me a d10, and if it's better, replace the tens place.
Oh.
No.
GM,
Yes.
where are the cats in relation to the skylight?
The golf balls.
No, that's not an answer.
They flinch
One
and
of the
sprint
cats
away.
is sitting on the pillar underneath the skylight, one of the cats is on you, and one of the
Yeah,
cats
I know.
is standing next to the cathedral collage.
Cats can't get hurt.
Cats are smart. I am absolutely grabbing this little kitten and like human body shielding the kitten.
Oh, buddy.
I also think cats are not able to get hurt in this game.
That's true.
No, but it's the idea. My brain doesn't want
That's
kitty
fair.
to get healed.
I
on.
get that.
I can tell you right now, these cats are not going to get hurt in this room. Not today.
I don't care. I'm protecting this kitten with my body. I don't
That's fair.
Professor Mittens stands there as Charlie Chaplin style. Everything, or is it Charlie Chaplin or Buster Keaton? The whole set crashes.
Literally, that's what Dr. Professor is. Not Dr. Professor. That's what Dr. Gretchen Fluff is doing. She's just sitting there. She's just like, this is normal. This is Tuesday.
Herr Dr. Professor Handschuhe.
Well, with a 53, Lahn, I want you to describe to me what happens.
Okay, I think it's as she's like going through this whole thing, like touche, and she sees things come down and like this golf ball size hail start to hit, and then sees it crack, and then it like this hairline fracture in the glass on the ceiling, and it gets larger and larger and larger. And I think what happens is she thinks for a brief moment back to the dream she had, not this session, the last session, and the like demand that she has to make a choice between whatever it is, this fucking thing, and this thing that's singing at her, this thing in this goddamn lake, and that warm thing standing behind her. And she's like, well, and I think it all comes together in a single moment of like, okay, well, it's gonna fucking crack and it's made of glass. She's like, in a strange freak inspiration of like dexterity and like necessity, she leaps up, half climbs this thing, because I guess she's like, we can say she's light enough to do so, or we can say sheer providence of whatever this strange thing is to do so without like breaking it and keep this fucking like giant piece of hail from careening into it through broken glass. I imagine there's glass falling. I'm not gonna say nothing gets on her. She's probably gonna get, knowing her, she might get fucking cut up by this, but like, who cares? She's going to interpose herself between whatever fucking the hail coming through the ceiling and this sun.
Lahn, as you climb up above it, and as you grab that piece of hail, you feel beneath you the sun is exuding warmth. And as you look down, you see inside of it a symbol that you recognize because you have written that symbol before. You don't know what it means. Not consciously. Somewhere, whether it's a voice that you hear, whether it's a command that you were given, you know, right. Teddy, as you reach up, as you try and prevent Lahn from collapsing, sending this thing anywhere else, you look at the sun. You have to. And you recognize that the rays that extend out to the rest of the room are not attached. Not entirely. If you had help, you would be able to remove the central part of the sun and move it out from under the broken skylight. However, moving it does risk breaking it.
If I see Teddy try to move it, I will help.
Okay.
Perfect.
Can I go get somebody who works here?
You think there's employees?
Technically, that's me.
What is
she this is a joke. She looks down at Gretchen and is like, well, do something. Come on, help.
Gretchen just goes, and like, if a cat could roll its eyes, it's rolling its eyes. And just sort of jumps up onto the central platform, baps Professor Mittens a little bit, and then just sort of like, this is the first time you've watched Gretchen rub against something.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just like, she sort of squats down, scoots under the sun, and then begins to stand up underneath it.
This is a bit.
I know it was a bit.
This was a bit.
I know it was a bit. Meanwhile, Marvin, you have
Okay.
grabbed
Yes.
the kitten,
Yes.
and you just sort of feel that it goes like still in your arms.
I'm so sorry. You'll be okay. I know.
And it starts like trying to scramble underneath your jacket.
He can get into my jacket. That's fine. He's not getting away.
He like sits in your little inner breast pocket.
Amazing. I have a cat.
Wonderful.
Cat equipped.
Cat equipped. Offhand cat.
Meanwhile,
Marvin
Lia
actually-
and I think, try to move the sun.
All right, I want to know both of your dexterities.
My dex is 50.
Okay.
And mine is 60.
All right, and both of your size.
75.
I am 60.
Good to know. All right, Lia, I think you have the higher dex, so I want you to roll this for me.
Fucking huge.
I would like you to roll me a dexterity check. That's it. That's what you get.
I think Teddy has a higher dex.
Did you say 60 something?
You said you had 50?
Yeah.
I have 60 exactly.
Oh, I had it backwards. My apologies. Teddy. Roll me dice.
I roll a dex.
Roll me dex.
Launch
You get a bonus
all
dice
these
because
big ass.
Lia is helping.
Oh. Then I roll an extra d10
Correct.
because I forgot.
It's all right.
A for gore.
I mean, you did get a 27, so
That's the same.
Teddy, Lia.
That's a double success.
Between the two of you, as you go to pick up the sun and as Gretchen also sort of stands up underneath it, you realize that these rays have been placed in it with little, like, latch mechanisms. So as you pick it up, you're having to almost use it like it's a puzzle box. Picking it up slightly, turning it, setting it back down, and slowly unhooking the various rays from the central sun. Lahn, you're still standing over it. At this point, almost shielding it with your body as hail begins to pour through that ceiling.
Pelted with fucking hail.
Pelted with hail.
Fucking.
Are you having a bad time yet?
I mean, even still, it's hard to have a bad time. I'm gonna say this is kind of fine relative to everything else. Like one freak weather event and some ice shields. So this is fine.
It's
like
not a cop.
Saint Sebastian.
The moment...
Here, like, I fucking cut my hair after this. God damn.
The moment the sun finally clicks free from the rays and you can move it off the central pillar, Gretchen jumps down, back over to Shannon, and sits in front of her.
I'm impressed. Everybody's okay? You're okay, Kenny? Hands down and
Teddy, Teddy,
that
you
a
and Lia are
little.
currently holding a very large stained glass sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
Look for a far off corner in the room to put it. That's out of the way
Okay.
of the.
There
Can-
isn't
can
necessarily
Shannon-
out of the way. However, the pillar, the brain. Give me a second. In the center of the room, the like cylindrical column that it's been sitting on this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
You would guess that if this thing ever has to get stored, it would be stored underneath there. If you can find a latch.
I would like to help find a latch for them.
I was-
Hayden.
Kalana, final latch.
Can I? Well, I'll spot hidden if you want me to, but it's like I feel like I've also volunteered at this library, and I would know where this is.
I would like to push.
You know what? I'm gonna make this funny. Lia, you know exactly where it is, but you know it's locked.
Yep. You just gotta it's the corner of that. You gotta like press it in, but like you also need the magnetic key, so you might just have to like smash it. Just, you might. Just
Question.
Yeah.
Teddy or Marvin has like a 33 in locksmith.
Yeah.
If I hear there's like something locked, can I try and like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm still having a kitten in my pocket.
Yes, you still have a kitten equipped in your offhand. This is correct.
I clicked roll.
Can I
but
help?
It's not rolling.
No,
on my
you're holding a
screen,
big stained
so-
glass sun.
You got 91.
Uh,
Marvin.
Oh no.
Can Lahn help?
I'm
Lahn
gonna refresh because I don't trust this thing.
Does she still have to stand over this to keep it from getting hailed on, or?
I failed quite meh. Not like skull level bad, but just about.
You can also push a roll. That is allowed.
But oh yeah, I keep forgetting things that I'm able to do.
Pushing
Which is
rolls
very in
allowed.
character, to be
91
fair.
is pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, we can move it out of the room.
Yeah.
Well, now it's a 37, which is still not enough. But at least no, because
You
now
have
it's
luck.
push and now it's bad. If I fail,
Do
right?
you want to spend luck? Yes, it is a critical failure if you fail.
I don't know. Okay, fine.
You don't have to. You do not have to.
No, 6 luck. I'm not gonna critically fail this thing because it's gonna be terrible. I spent 6 luck and then I barely succeed.
You watch as Marvin sort of hears this and just like sort of stands up from the ground. You see like the tiniest bit of a little bumper kitten tail sticking out of his jacket. And then he just goes, I'm on it. I've got it. And you watch as he gets down on the
My
ground.
guy's locked in.
Hmm?
My guy locked in for like 20 seconds.
He locked in. You see that he like takes out this just packet of like tools from his jacket pocket. It's like the first set of tools you get when you move out on your own. And you just see like stuck on the back of it is this massive magnet. And Marvin just kind of goes and like looks at it for a second. And like looks at Lia and like points at it. Waits for a yes.
I'm like holding the statue with both hands, but I just like nod.
And he just sort of like starts waving the magnet, like very slowly moving the magnet against the pillar. And then you hear a click. And this door just sort of slides into the pillar. And you see, not only is there space and there is a like hanging basket that you can put this sun in, you also see a floor.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Nope, that's it. Stream's over. Sorry. Nope, that's it. Stream's over.
Marvin's getting killed. Marvin's getting.
Hey, syndicate.bandcamp.com, Davieson sans frontières.
Marvin is going out.
Love and shit.
Daisy Power Hour on Blue Sky. Elise.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna start to the answer. No, I'm kidding. No, what you see is you see a floor that where it shoots out from like the center of the underside of the Wow, I am not wording today good. You see that it is split into wedges. And the wedges look like they will move against each other.
What?
Is that just what like you
Sorry,
hold it
our
up?
brains did not brain that.
That's
Do you mean like it looks like floor pieces that could be moved around like tiles in a puzzle? Is that
Hold
what
on.
you mean?
Just give me a second.
What just that can be moved against each other? Sounds like one of those like locks that you can like rotate Loki. Like the camera shutter.
Yes, exactly like that. Exactly like a camera shutter. Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Camera shutter twisty thingy.
Mhm. Well, then Marvin should know how to open it.
Marvin so locked it. It's impressive. This is gonna last all of like the last remainder of the session and then never again. I can promise you that.
And I need you to know that I love Marvin so much.
Marvin doesn't have luck points. He has lock points for locking the fuck in. And it's not even points. It's just milligrams of Concerta. His body can like disperse and use at will.
It's ADHD medication.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking.
Basically, okay, first of all, worst stained glass sun I've ever drawn.
Mm-hmm.
But the floor looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
I
spot
should
him
have
on the
received
floor?
Huh?
But if given that player me has figured out camera shutter twisty thingy, would Marvin?
Marvin probably would.
It's a Papa John's pizza.
It's a what?
Papa
It's
John's
a pizza.
I suppose it's
specifically
pizza.
Papa John's brand.
No,
Specifically Papa
because I don't
John's,
want to get
because there are
sued.
other companies that it's a mom it's a Mama Jane's.
Yeah, I was about to.
No, there's a pizzeria in town, people.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
God.
our
It's a
pizzeria.
move.
It's lose.
Can I try and like
It's a booze.
rotate the camera shutter bits?
You can try, and you were able to move it just about a centimeter, and then it clicks like it's not been unlatched yet.
If
Is
the
it-
sun's now in the like position, can I just like
Oh, have you put the sun underneath the table?
Yeah.
tell you I think we're moving it if it's open, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If Marvin lets you past, you can absolutely put the sun in there.
Marvin's not that wide. You can just.
Then, Marvin, as soon as the sun gets put onto the sort of suspender chains, and you pull again, the shutter begins to slide open. And you
Marvin's
see-
size is pure y-axis.
Yeah. And you see that
He's
as it
literally
rotates
only
out-
wide.
As it rotates out, it opens up just a tiny, tiny little compartment. Big enough for a
Ooh,
shoebox.
look. Could you
Can you
repeat
say that
that,
again?
sir?
Big
What was
enough
the last-
for a shoebox.
Is there
Can I
anything in
check-
there? Or is it just an empty compartment?
There is a shoebox inside.
Wow! Shocker. Hey, my shoebox! I unlocked it!
Carlos Sonaro is my guy.
I don't know that name, but it's still my shoebox.
There's complicated things
You
happening
two
here.
can go do this. This
I should
room
know
is
about
being
this.
thrown in by hail. I'm gonna go get some plywood. Hopefully, the employees of City Hall have some so we can put some on the roof.
Yeah.
Can always use books!
Teddy, you might need to go to call someone who can redo a roof. I'm fucking soaked.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
would
go
love to,
find
but first
somebody
I
who
need to
works
check this
maintenance
shoebox.
for both sides of the building. I'll be back. Please, nobody get hurt. In the meantime, there's broken glass on the floor. Ay, cats, broken glass on the floor.
Can I open the shoebox?
Is
Oi!
Marvin, is Marvin letting you open the shoebox?
I mean, Teddy is, like, physically more imposing, so Marvin will grumble about it. But he's definitely just grumbling.
Then Teddy.
The only person Marvin's listened to thus far, a man bigger than him. Fucking. Oh,
No, and
A
Lon.
man older
we are
than
not
him.
raising this boy right.
And a
Hmm?
kitten.
And a kitten.
Also a kitten.
And
And the kid.
yeah,
And Lon. Marvin's
Please.
listens to Lon on occasion.
that's right. When the fuck does Marvin listen a lot?
When Lon moved away, it said, "Stop touching me."
This is fair. And listen, say what you will about Marvin, he understands consent.
King.
He's not even that bad raising him. We're getting the important things.
Teddy, as you reach forwards and as you go to open the box,
Fucking Christ, dude.
Lia leaves the room, as does Shannon, looking for an employee of City Hall and some plywood, respectively. Lia walking out of the room, going to find a drink and a towel. The two of you watch as this box opens. Marvin and Teddy. And what you find inside.
Is something for next session?
Quite literally, yes, because I don't know what's inside this fucking box. Let's go.
No.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I gotta plan the next little bit. You went to the well, so I can't point you to the well again.
What we find in this box is a scene
If
transition
you
and
want
credits.
clues, I have a to-do list for next session.
I would love for you to put a to-do
Ooh.
list for next session into the chat. Please, pretty please. I'm begging you.
I will.
Now,
I will.
for realsies this time, though, the session is over because I need to figure out what's in that box. I do not know.
Yep.
Find it out. A fully black screen and it says executive produced by Valentine. That's name.
Executive
Executive
produced by
producer.
Valentine Nelise. Special guest today was Antonio Banderas as Carlos Solano. I will face claim this. I have been face claiming this for the last 3 years.
Antonio Banderas as Carlos Solano, or if this was done in like any year after 2022, Pedro Pascal.
See, funny story about that, and I am going to out Feather here a little bit.
Isaac.
I was playing a game with Feather and some other friends, and I described a very hot Hispanic man. I was describing Antonio Banderas from like the 80s.
Yeah.
And one of them looked at me and just went, "This guy sounds familiar." And I went, "Yeah, I mean it should. It's Antonio Banderas." And they went, "Who's that?" And I went, "What? Puss from Puss in Boots?"
Oh, that guy. Yes, I know that guy from movies.
And they went, "Huh?" And I went, "He looks like this." And I just show a photo of Antonio Banderas, and they go, "Oh, so you're thinking like somebody who looks like Pedro Pascal? Got it. Okay, yeah." And I just went, "Am I old?" I'm not
Yes.
old.
So I just don't know any actors.
In our first D&D campaign, we were trying to come up with like a description for a nondescript guy that was going to show up in one session and then immediately disappear, and I was like, Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem. Yeah, I was about to say, depending on when you're casting this, like 2021 onwards, it's Pedro Pascal. Like before 2000, it's Antonio Banderas. Between 2000 and 2021, probably Javier Bardem. Like
Probably Javier Bardem.
That's the spectrum I'm going off of right now. Like it's
That's about the correct spectrum.
Yeah, a spectrum of like sort of beautiful, variously Spanish and Hispanic actors.
Thank you, Raku, for my favorite movie line of all time in the chat.
What's the thing? Quote it. I can't read.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Actually, here's the thing. I think if you play your cards right, you could have gotten this as John Leguizamo is also the thing.
Yeah.
So
that'd be fun.
You have a big, you have like a slider that says how. Yeah, you have a slider. You have one axis that says like varyingly queer, and one axis that says varyingly Hispanic, and like depending on how far you go into like either of them, you can get John Leguizamo, Antonio Banderas,
guys,
Pedro Pascal.
Guys, there's May art. Guys, look at the May art.
No.
I love the May art.
Look.
It's also sent in the chat in case you want more details.
It's really nice.
It's such good art.
Shannon.
Yeah.
You are going to find, by the by, when Dr.
We're
Gretchen,
still going. Okay.
When Dr. Gretchen comes in front of you, she does drop something in front of you.
Oh shit.
Another box.
No, it's not a box. It's a small silver cross necklace.
Oh no, you gotta convert.
He wants you to go to church.
I'm sorry, did I drop something?
I don't know, did you?
She'll like make to pick it up, look at the cat, and just be like, "This is okay. This is alright."
But no other actions are taken.
She's gonna pick it up. She's gonna look at it. I'd like to. Okay, I want to see if I can recognize it from somewhere.
It has an inscription on the back. And I would like Lia to tell me the name of her church.
Oh my god, okay. I've got to find my freaking notes.
Sorry.
Oh.
You can also tell me next week. Next week also works.
There's a session next week because we weren't sure.
I don't know. I'll figure that in a second.
I'll check now because I
Give that
have
firm
the
shit, maybe.
technology. Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if I have given it a name, because I've named the one in town. I
It's
don't
a
know
green.
if I've
This is bad.
named the one outside.
Placeholder from Wake Up Dead Man, Our Lady of Perpetual Fortitude. I also thought this was going to be like full on a you need to eat. Here's a vole that I found in the wall from the cat.
That's fair. That
When
makes
I
sense.
wake up
That
in-
makes sense. That makes sense.
When I wake up in the morning, sometimes I hear shenanigans outside my bedroom door, and 50% of the time it's their toy, and 50% of the time it's a mouse.
To be fair, that does also imply that Gretchen feels like you deserve food.
Yeah, she's hard
You're
to
a
read.
terrible hunter.
Gretchen is
Go
not
eat.
a fan of eating in the library, first of all.
She will knock
Listen,
your
Gretchen-
water
You're not
bottle
eating
off the
my-
table, but only when it's away from every book.
It's truly. Gretchen's hard to read. I don't know if she hates my guts or if it's just she's an equal opportunity hater.
No, she just thinks you can do better.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. It's been a minute since Shannon had an advising faculty.
Anyways, who would like to do shoutouts first? Because we are going to end the session here.
I would like to give a brief update on things going on with Doctors Without Borders. I am not employed by them. I do not make any money from them. I'm just a field partner. I've been a donor of theirs for a couple of years now. There has recently been a cutoff of aid that can enter Gaza specifically, including Doctors Without Borders. However, they are still operating in other parts of the world that need significant assistance in terms of like addressing infrastructure needs, immediate health needs, prevention, infection interventions in countries that are, facing a lot of other crises at the moment. So Doctors Without Borders is still operating, even if they are not operating within that specific location. For organizations that are still operating within Gaza, as far as I know, the Palestine Children's Relief Fund is still functional. So if you are looking for a way to help, that is an organization you can still donate to, and the donations go a long way. A lot of the conflict, as far as I understand, in terms of like resource allocation, is not so much that like there are still things that are going on inside there, like there is still some semblance of daily life, but because the resources are so short-handed, everything becomes more expensive. So by providing aid there, you are helping families fund a safe potential future for them and their kids. If you liked the music that you heard in this and other sessions, you can find it for sale at heysunnyk.bandcamp.com, except for the end credit song, which I will be re-recording at some point this year. Yeah, thank you.
Rose, would you like to do a shout out?
Yeah. I've had a pretty shit few weeks. So I would like to shout out just giving a fuck about each other. Just getting a random text like, not even a hey what you're up to, but just like, I love cats, as is very obvious by this session. But I go, a few friends hadn't heard from me and they just sent me a random cute cat. And then I know that they think about me and that they love me, and that's been a really great help. So normalize giving a fuck about each other, even if it's through silly cat pictures. You too can be the person sending me cute cat pictures. Or whatever your friends need to know that you're there for them.
Mm-hmm.
People are good. Be a good people.
Anyone else? No is also a valid option, because then I have shoutouts to do.
The blue
I'm not gonna
sky.
say something.
Blue sky. Let's go. Magnolia, go.
No, I think Magnolia just said
No,
no.
Aw.
No, I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, you can follow me at Daisy Power Hour on daisypowerhour.bluesky. Whatever their fucking thing is. Is it com?
Yeah.
I don't think they got a .com. Yeah. Follow me there. I'm going to ideally in the next couple weeks get back into bug posting, but also back into variously posting. If you, I'm struggling not to do the insane shout out, the truly insane like shout. I might start doing a Rose-esque shout out against things, which is just let's knowing what words mean. That's not how extradition works. Anyways, yeah, shouts out to fuck it. I will say this vaguely enough. Shouts out to nuclear proliferation. Anyways. Oh,
I'm just gonna blink at the camera and move on. This has
Here,
all
I'll
fair
shout out
context that is needed. Anyways.
I'll
So,
shout out Stream Snacks because I have embodied a different DM, and I've just been snacking on half-price almonds.
no, you're eating the snacks that will kill me.
At least May's eating them.
yes,
You.
you're doing stream snack. I'm doing
I had
stream
onion soup
meals
for
for
dinner.
every stream.
Anyways, I would like to give a huge shout out to the person who does our art at Randazart. Turns out he's going to need to edit the lawn maybe a little bit. Oopsies.
You don't have to. You don't want to. It's fine. It's not pressing. Wait long enough, it'll grow back.
This is true. It'll grow back.
Give it a couple of years.
If you are curious about keeping up with us and keeping up with when our next session is, you can follow me on Patreon or on Ko-fi at Nalise. I post schedules there. I actually am due for a new schedule. And you can also, if you want to catch up on any of the old VODs, which I promise are better than this one, you can do that over at YouTube at Nalise RPG. Other than that, if you're interested in catching our next live, it will be here on Twitch at Nalise. And I hope it's next week. I see greens on the schedule, so it should be next week on the 8th. Fingers crossed. Not the 8th, the 11th. I know what day Sunday is. Yeah, that's all from me, so I'm going to send you guys to the outro, and then maybe I'll find someone to raid. So, in the meanwhile, I hope your games are good, and I hope your dice serve your story. We'll meet you again once more with feeling. Have fun, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, give me a heart of deep and black loam where the knock deer and jackalope graze, where often is heard both a prayer and a curse, and the sky weaves a black and red rain. Home, home by the grave, where the bones of the ancestors lay, where here is interred mankind's final kind word, and the sky